Friends, we have some breaking, interesting developments coming about Tesla Giga Berlin as Steinbach promises approval of the Giga Berlin factory in a speedy time, saying there is no recognizable reason to refuse the final approval of Tesla's Giga Berlin. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armin Harayan from TalkNews.com. If you are here first time, please take a moment and subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla Giga Berlin electric vehicle news and ring the bell so you don't miss my next Tesla story. So the details are coming from the Brandenburg Public Radio, RBB 24, and here's what RBB says. The construction work of the US electric car manufacturer Tesla for the first European factory in Grünheide near Berlin, Giga Berlin, is in full swing right now. Although the final approval for the Giga Berlin factory that will allow Tesla to start production of the Model Y electric crossover is still missing. Brandenburg's economic minister Jörg Steinbach, however, is confident that nothing stands in the way of a final environmental approval from the current perspective. By the way, this final approval of the Gigafactory is called environmental approval because it has to do with the environmental care for the environment anyway. So environmental groups, however, have tried several times to overturn early permits, but the construction work continued in sections. The deadline for the public display of documents of Tesla's amended application for construction ends next Monday, when the country will decide on the approval, that the approval process is open. By the way, recently I reported that we actually learned last week that the environmental groups were taking their case against Giga Berlin to the higher court, and the higher court even rejected urgent motion from environmental groups against Tesla. Environmental groups had to accept another setback against the US automaker Tesla before the higher administrative court with an urgent application. They wanted to stop the premature system test of the Giga Berlin in Grünheide. The NABU and Green League Brandenburg have failed again with an urgent application last week against early approval for the construction of the factory Giga Berlin of Tesla. The Berlin-Brandenburg Higher Administrative Court last Wednesday rejected a complaint by the environmental associations against a decision by the Frankfurt Oder Administrative Court in June. This enabled Tesla to start testing systems and units in the foundry, paint shop and body shop, and to build and use tanks for flushing and test purposes. The Tagesspiegel had previously reported on this also last week. But there is no damage to the environment in the event of an accident. That this was the case against Tesla, but apparently the verdict is that there is no damage to the environment in the event of an accident at Giga Berlin. The higher administrative court confirmed the decision of the administrative court, which had rejected the urgent application against the early admissions. The environmental associations had not asserted that because of the tests that were then possible, incidents that were not adequately taken into account or other adverse effects on the environment had to be expected. The urgent application was also inadmissible by the court because the associations had not submitted that they were affected by the decision in their area of responsibility, the protection of the nature of the environment. Now, the Minister of Economic Affairs of Brandenburg is now confident, Jörg Steinbach, saying, from the point of view of the Ministry of Economic Affairs, there is no reason for refusal for the approval are recognizable at the moment, provided that no unforeseeable events occur during the approval process, Steinbach said on request. He also said that Tesla has shown in the application process that everything is being done to remove obstacles to approval. In his opinion, this has been proven in the past, for example, with reduced water requirements. Tesla had the amount of water required at the top, even after vehement criticism from environmentalists and local residents that they thought the water was lower. But Tesla has enough water for the Gigafactory. Now, the NABU and Green League Brandenburg, like I said recently, failed with the urgent application, the environmental associations had opposed tests of systems in the paint shop, foundry and body shop, as well as the installation, and the Brandenburg Ministry of the Environment assumes only small amounts of substances that are hazardous to water and significant in the event of an accident. The environmentalists refer to an accident report, which means that they no longer consider a positive forecast for the approval to be possible. In their view, this means that one of the important prerequisites for early admission is missing. The state manager of the Brandenburg Green League, Michael Kanschow, sees the danger with the location in the water protection area is not necessarily taken into account in the procedure, he said. He also criticizes that there are numerous blackened parts in Tesla's application with which the question of the danger is unclear. I have reported that in Tesla's application there were blackened parts because we thought Tesla was talking about proprietary information. That's why they blackened. But even with that, Tesla explained how it's going to build the 4680 batteries for its electric cars. Most recently, the State Office for the Environment, called LFU, had prepared fine proceedings against the company after Tesla was tracked down the illegal construction of tanks. The tip came from environmentalists anyway. And Tesla originally wanted to start production of the Giga Berlin on July 1st of 2021, but the process has been delayed due to a new application which I just mentioned for the project Giga Berlin, which also includes the planned battery factory. The company is now aiming for a start in the end of this year. 500,000 electric cars are planned per year from Giga Berlin. Now, speaking of Giga Berlin and Europe, there is good news. You know that there is a lot of flooding in Europe, and Tesla enables free supercharging for sites affected by the floods in Europe. Tesla has done something like that in United States as well. So Tesla has temporarily enabled free supercharging for owners in select areas in the Netherlands, Germany, and Belgium to help them get to safer locations after the floods in Europe. The floods in Europe hit parts of Western Germany before moving to Belgium and the Netherlands. As per the Associated Press, that toll has reached about 180 people, and the search is on for more survivors. Tesla reached out to owners in the European countries hit by the floods recently to offer some help. We learned that from a tweet that says Tesla is temporarily enabling free supercharging for sites. Here's what Tesla said. Beginning Sunday, we're temporarily enabling free supercharging for sites in areas impacted by the recent floods in the Netherlands, Belgium, and Germany. We hope that this helps give you to peace of mind to get to a safer location. As always, tap any site on your car's touchscreen to see current pricing. Safe travels, said Tesla. On Sunday, German Chancellor Angela Merkel turned Schuld, a village in western Germany affected by the flood. After surveying the wreckage caused by the rising floodwaters, Merkel called the scene laid before her a real picture of, I must say, the surreal, ghostly situation. Germany is a strong country, and we will stand up to this force of nature in the short term, but also in the medium and long term through policy that pays more regard to nature and the climate than we did in recent years. That will be necessary too, said Merkel during her visit to Schuld. We must get faster in the battle against climate change. Well, friends, despite this sad situation in Europe, that has to make a lot of people think, why are these things happening to us? And the good news is that there is also hope that Tesla Giga Berlin will be approved soon, as Steinbach promises approval for Tesla factory. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please subscribe to our channel and give us thumbs up, like this video, share in social media. I would greatly appreciate it. Have a great day, friends. This is Armin Harayan from TorqueNews.com. Peace be with all of you. Be safe, and I'll see you soon in our next report.